Thank you very much. Soaz and Rekkles, it's pretty special. Martin, stop talking so we could talk to you guys. That doesn't happen very often. Congratulations on the win. Soaz, you were watching a bunch of the replays there. Why was it so one-sided and so heavy-handed in Fnatic's favor?
I think first game was a bit slow because it's obviously first game on stage since a while, and we have to get like used to it again, obviously. So first game was a bit slower, and we made a bit more mistakes. And third game they just made some decision mistakes, and after we got 5-3 and they got 2, the game was pretty much over. So we just had to wait because we don't want to take Baron. We don't want to take inhibs too early. So we had to wait for like Baron spawn and all this stuff. So we had to wait a while. But
well, it felt a lot quicker to the viewers than maybe yourself. Rekkles, Tristana Thresh, fantastic lane, fantastic games. What was it like playing again, back on stage, with the lights, maybe some more expectation after a very strong finish to the Spring Split?
I think in general, probably everyone was pretty nervous in the first game. It's just, you know, stage jitters and getting used to different gear and different screens and everything again. But I think in general, we played pretty similar to how we do in scrims, so I was really happy with today's result.
Yeah, definitely very exciting. A lot of fans in the crowd yelling and screaming for Fnatic the whole time. Let's talk a little bit about the meta. We've seen a couple of different games, you know, LCK, LPL, Demacia Cup, things like that. So how are you finding the changes on 7.10 in comparison to previous split, Rekkles?
I mean, for my own role, it's not much difference, but I think maybe in the next patch, like 7.11 with Blade Nerf, there will be some changes to the AD carry role. I'm not quite sure, I haven't really tried it out yet. But I think the game is actually quite similar to how it was before. Maybe the Herald has the biggest impact now. I think it's just more convenient to go topside in scenarios before where it wouldn't be a good thing. So I would say that's probably the biggest change, but all in all, it's not that different from the Spring Split.
Yeah, definitely for the AD carry role. Top lane, though, a little bit more exciting. We're seeing some more champions we haven't seen in a while. Are we going to see some fun picks for Soaz, or is it just going to be more of those tanky tops that we know you love to play?
Well, I think the champion pool for top laners right now is pretty good. There's a lot of different styles you can possibly play, and there's a lot of new matchups since there's more and more champions. So it takes quite a while to get used to all these different matchups, because in scrims you rarely play like the same matchup during the whole week. So yeah, it's just a learning process to
figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens next. I want to stop and step away from the game a little bit. Soaz, we know you guys went on the boot camp to Korea. What was that like? What was the experience with the teams, the player, and you know, actually playing without Rekkles as well, which was an interesting turn?
Well, we went to Korea because almost everyone wanted to. Rekkles wanted to take some time off, obviously. Especially Caps, since he have never been to Korea, he really wanted to go there and get to play solo queue, get to play against Korean players. So it was a really nice experience for him. At first, we were not sure if we wanted to go as a team or not. Maybe Caps would have gone to play solo queue there or something. But we decided to go as 4 with Rekkles, and we got some scrims against Challenger team, against a few LCK teams, against Chinese teams. So it was pretty good overall experience, especially for the new players. And I think for Jessis and me, it was more of like just to get in we are playing summer split now, so we're like trying even harder. And for the new players, it was a nice experience, I guess.
Yeah, definitely seemed to be the case. Paid off today against Misfits. Interesting to see how one-sided it was. Rekkles, phenomenal performance. I think I saw the stats 11-0-11 after the 2 games. The break, a little bit of a step away and coming back to the team on stage. How does it feel to be in your shoes after such a fantastic win?
I mean, it feels good to get a good start. Like, I think at this point I'm pretty tired of missing out on the finals, so this summer I really wanna make it. And yeah, it just feels good to be back, and I'm really looking forward to contesting for the top spots this split.
Very excited to hear you say that. I've only got a few more questions for you guys. Let's look a little bit forward. Rekkles, Fnatic, very public, very outspoken about, you know, taking the trip to Korea, you taking a step back. Have you guys talked about the summer splits and your expectations for Worlds, for playoffs, for your region?
I mean, as I said, like getting finals is just for sure something we have to do. I think everything after that is not something we've really talked about. Like even just winning the finals is not something we've talked about, because we know that we have enough points to make it to Worlds anyways if it's G2 on the other side. So we're just taking like that goal as the one we're looking for. And then obviously like performing at Worlds is something everyone dream of doing, but it's just something that's really far away, so it's hard to talk about right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. It feels very, very far away. It's still 10 weeks of games to go. So as last question to you, as probably the most experienced player on the stage here in EU LCS, multiple Worlds appearances, you talked about getting ready for Worlds and how that's what the career trip was for you. What is the summer split going to be for Soaz specifically?
I don't know. Hopefully better than all the other split. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a shift, like depending of split or depending of playoffs or normal split myself. I just, I don't know. For me, it's just really like normal, and it doesn't feel any really difference. But I guess it's just a lot more serious for the team as a whole. So everyone really wants to get to Worlds. So everyone put like extra effort, and it just makes the whole team gets better.
Well, it's definitely very exciting to watch. I want to congratulate guys on a fantastic 2-0. And the Fnatic faithful, they seem to be rewarded on day one. Congrats, guys.